Hi guys. So I was hoping to make this video somewhere where I was camping at that was pretty, so you guys could have a nice background with nice scenery and everything, instead of just looking at me inside of my Jeep. But I know sometimes you guys like me talking. So I want to make this video real quick because I don't know if a lot of you guys remember, just a couple of weeks ago when I was passing through Idaho, I was having a rough time, and I did a live video, and I kind of almost broke down on the video. I was trying to hold back my tears, but I was letting you guys know that I'm burned out, and that I just needed to take a break. And, you know, being way up north, I'm a long ways away from my aunt's house in Texas. And, you know, it would have been nice if I was a little bit closer, because I could have just made a beeline to her house. So either way, you know, me having to take a break, I need to work my way to Texas, because that's where I need to take my break at, is at her house. So I'm making this video because when I went through Idaho after making that video, I had to start working my way through the states, and I did take a break. I took a 1-week break in this awesome cabin that I found up in the mountains of Montana, and it was pretty secluded, and I put my laptop down and put my phone down and put everything down and just tried to regroup, because when I arrived at that cabin, I was not in a good state mentally. Sorry, where I'm at right now is very windy. So then when I was going to my cabin to go take a break, that's when my little one was sick, and I had to rush her to an animal hospital. And so that was just, you know, a lot on me, since I was already mentally just dealing with almost having a breakdown and everything, and then having to deal with her being sick and seeing her like that, you know. So that was very stressful. And that happened the day that I was supposed to be arriving to the cabin. So I sat in the animal hospital for 4 hours, and then afterwards I finally made it up to the cabin, and it was a nice week, and it was everything that I needed. Definitely needed to relax there. They only had that 1 week available, because it would have been nice if I could have stayed longer, because I needed it. But it definitely was a nice little reset for me, just for a minute. But then as soon as I came off that mountain that I was at, and my stay was over at that cabin, it's just like everything just started happening again. And it's almost, I feel like the universe lets us know things in certain ways. And I feel like the universe is letting me know right now that, hey, it's time, you need to take a break. And I'm listening. I'm definitely listening, because for my mental self and my mental well-being, I know I need to take a break. There's tons of other YouTubers, you know, that go through this right here. They get burned out too, and they take long breaks. And some people take 4 months breaks. Some people take a month break. I'm not going to take 4 months, because I get really bored sitting in a house very easily. But I am going to take a couple of months. You know, if you guys think about it, I'm always on the constant go. I've gone to a lot of places since I've done this traveling. Since I started living out of my Jeep, I have seen and gone to a lot of places, and I'm just always on the go, on the go, on the go. I'm planning things. Where am I going? I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm researching, I'm making reservations, I'm going from one place to the next place. Like, I'm just, yeah, you know, it's just a lot. And, just sucks. You know, like, when I came off that mountain and had that 1 week, just 1 week of just relaxation, things just started happening again. You know, like, I'm driving to my next location, and I get all these emails and stuff. My Instagram pages were hacked. My Facebook pages were hacked. My email was hacked. And so I had to pull over. And I'm in the middle of nowhere trying to deal with this, because with everything being hacked, I'm worried about my YouTube being hacked, my bank account being hacked, you know, like, everything, you know, so, credit cards, whatever. So I panic, and I'm literally pulled over on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere with like barely 2 bars of service, trying to get on the internet and fight with Yahoo for my email and Facebook and Instagram. And so then I ended up having to get a hotel room. I had to find the closest hotel room, which happened to be like 30 minutes away, and go get the hotel room so I could have proper cell signal or Wi-Fi to handle all this stuff ASAP before all my other stuff started getting hacked, you know? And thank God I did, because it took me 9 hours to get all my stuff recovered, which I'll do a whole video about that. But it was just absolutely absurd. And I literally broke down that day, because I'm already going through a lot right now as it is, and then to have something like that happen just made me break down again. So I broke down that day, and, you know, had a hard day dealing with trying to recover all my stuff and worry about whether or not they were going to get into all my other stuff and everything. It was just a horrible, horrible incident. Wow, it is very windy here. My Jeep is rocking. So yeah, so that happened, you know, and I finally got that taken care of and everything. And then right now, where I'm at, and I just left the cabin like a few days ago, mind you. So now where I'm at, I'm sitting in a hotel parking lot, because I left and got on the road this morning to head to my next spot to start working my way closer to Aunt Cindy, my aunt's house. And sure enough, I have problems with my Jeep. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know exactly what's going on with my Jeep. I just know that it's probably something to do with my calipers or my brakes. But I managed, because once again, I was in the middle of nowhere. And I found a Love's truck stop, and I begged the mechanics there at the Love's truck stop to please just at least look at my Jeep, because they're not allowed to work on actual vehicles. They're only allowed to work on trucks, which is totally understandable. But the guy was really nice. He came outside, he looked at my Jeep and listened for the squeaking sound that it was making. I mean, it was it's a pretty loud squeaking sound. And he suggested exactly what I thought it would be, was probably the calipers or my brakes. And I did ask him, because my next location that I was supposed to be going to was 2.5 hours away from that Love's truck stop. And the nearest city or nearest town or anything to that Love's truck stop was 35 miles away. So I asked him, I said, do you think that I'll be okay to continue on driving to my destination, which is 2.5 hours away, or should I try to make it to the next town? And he said, I suggest that you make it to that next town and stop. He was like, don't drive anymore, you know, long distance with the Jeep. So here I am in another freaking hotel room for a couple days, and it's a Sunday, so can't do anything today. So tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning when I wake up, I'm going to have to try to find a mechanic in this small little town that I'm in, and pray and keep my fingers crossed that they will just squeeze me in the next couple of days. We'll see how that goes. So, as you guys could probably imagine, I almost broke down again today. But when I drove through this small little town, I actually ended up meeting this other YouTuber that I've followed her channel for a while, and that kind of lifted my spirits a little bit when I met her. So thank goodness I met her, because it definitely lifted my spirits by meeting her and talking to her. And yeah, I'm just at my wit's end right now. You know, like, I'm supposed to be stopping in Colorado to see my sister that lives there and meet her family that lives there. But at this point right now, I think it's best for me to just drive straight on to Texas and get to my aunt's house. I don't even want to stop and see my sister and meet her family right now, because I'm just mentally not in that state, mentally in the right state of mind for that. Come here, baby. Come here. So, it's just, I definitely feel like the universe is definitely telling me to stop. And so with that being said, I am making my way to Texas, and I will be taking a couple of breaks. Are you hot? It is hot in here. Sorry. You guys have to listen to the wind for a minute. I should probably let me turn the air conditioner on. Hold on. It is a little hot where we're at. Mama, turn the air on. I know it's hot. I turned the air on for you. I'm sorry. There we go. I hope you guys can still hear me with the air conditioner. Little one comes first. Come here. Come here. Put the air on you. Sorry. So, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not going to say that you guys are not going to hear from me in the next couple of months, because I still have videos to come out that I have saved on my laptop that I just haven't edited and put out yet. And then plus I only put 2 videos out a week, so yeah. So thank goodness I still have a few videos to put out. And I know some of you guys don't understand sometimes, because when I did do that live video, saying that I was having a hard time and that I needed a break and where I was almost crying, I released, videos after that live video, and there was a lot of you guys saying, oh, you look like you're doing so much better, and you look great, and blah, blah, blah. Mind you, those videos were all filmed before I did that live video. Normally my videos are a couple weeks behind, because I just have so much. So, how you doing there, baby? You good? You good? Yeah, that air conditioner feel good? Okay. So yeah, and then I also, when I'm filming places and stuff like that, I try to just put everything that I'm going through behind me and try to just concentrate on the filming and trying to enjoy that, if that makes sense. So, a lot of the videos that will be coming out after this video right here, like the glacier, I have a Glacier National Park video coming out. I have a video of that cabin, because I did film it the last day that I was there. Those were all filmed before I just made this video right here. I'm just having a rough time. I'm mentally just broken right now. And there's lots of other YouTubers that go through this. I'm not the only one. There's lots of other YouTubers that have taken breaks way before I have. And I've just kept going. Just kept on trekking. So I need to be smart and get to my aunt's house. So, and I know me, when I'm down there at my aunt's house, I am, when I first get there, going to take a couple of weeks and just relax and do nothing and just try to recoup and so on forth. But there's plenty of things that I can find to go see and do and everything, you know, so because I will eventually start getting bored being in the house. But I'm going to have to force myself to be there for a couple of months, because I know if I get back on the road right now or within a few weeks or anything like that, this is just all going to happen again shortly after. And like I said, I just need to refresh. I just need to do that. So, hope you guys can understand. Don't worry, you guys are still going to see me, and I'm still going to be putting those videos out. Now that I'll be at my aunt's house, I'll probably be able to do a live video more often to hang out with you guys, because I'll have great service, great Wi-Fi at her house. So there's a lot of things that I need to get done while I'm there. I'm going to be gutting out my Jeep and redoing everything inside my Jeep. I'm going to start a web page. I got my cousin helping me with that. So there's a lot of things that I'm going to be doing when I get to our house after I actually just relax. So that's about it. There's some people walking by me looking at me crazy because I have a big fuzzy microphone on top of my phone, and I'm talking to my phone with this fuzzy microphone. So yeah, thank you guys for understanding. Thank you guys for always supporting, and don't worry, I'm not disappearing. So I'm not going to take a couple of months and disappear. So this is my life, YouTube and social media. So and I love it. I'm very lucky to have this life. It's just I need a break. And it'll probably be good for little one to have a break too, to be honest with you. So to be in an actual house with air conditioner and not always being on the go, she's probably going to enjoy that too. So but that's about it. I'm still up north, and I'm working my way down south and hoping to be at my aunt's house within the next week or a little after a week, because I'm going to be hitting heat once I get, like, really bad heat once I get down towards that way. I mean, I already am hitting heat where I'm at right now, but the heat is worse down that way. So I'm going to have to take it really easy driving through 100-degree temperatures with my Jeep. So it'll probably take me a little bit longer to get there than normal. And I just can't wait to get there. And let's keep our fingers crossed that I can just have a safe trip there with no more incidents and no more issues and no more nothing. Just incident-free drive to Texas. Trip down there. Universe, just give me a week. Just give me a week after I leave this place right here. Just give me a week to get to my aunt's house. That's it. That's all I ask for. Okay. Till next time.